Well, Chris Gayle, right? And not much of a humble bone in his body, but I think the amount he's given to this game, as far as the dynamic of the game, how it's changed. I think he's been one of the pioneers of the game in that sense, where he's really brought to the forefront strength and power to cricket. And I think if he wants to unretire, so to speak, and call it his time, at his own convenience, he deserves it, because he's given world cricket that much.
As we want these guys back. Look at Shahid Afridi. Shahid Afridi's done it 3 times. How many times he's unretired? Javed Miandad did it. Imran Khan did it. Everyone is unretired at some point.
Muhammad Ali did it.
Huh?
Muhammad Ali
did it, of course. Came back from nowhere.
And 59 more runs for Chris Gayle, and he climbs the peak of the highest runs for West Indies in ODI history over Brian Charles Lara. There he is at 10-2-9-0. Who knows, he could finish it off today and get the record against India, or maybe he'll wait to do it in the West Indies against India and hold on, not score too many runs in this tournament. He just almost wants to find a sense of occasion for everything.
Exactly. I think Chris has a deep sense of occasion. 2 things I've understood, staying in the dressing room with him for 3 years. One is he has a sense of saying that this is my stage and I need to make the best of it. So, when he comes back, or somebody buys him for 2 crores in an auction in the IPL and says that he's there for marketing purposes, it's like telling Chris Gayle, you know what, you need to go and do something. Similarly, he picks the big ones, the triple centuries. He picks occasions where his team needs him. This last series against England. So I think exactly as, Harsha was theorizing, he would have said this West Indies team is probably not going anywhere in this tournament. So if I have to finish it, this is not the memory with which I want to finish my World Cup. And he deserves it, because, there are many great players who have finished like this, like Javed Miandad, for whatever it's worth, shouldn't have finished in 1996, scratching around and not losing in that squad.
Let's stay closer to home, as in VVS Lakshman, Virendra Sehwag.
None of them got
all these greats within our own country didn't get
Rahul Dravid.
Didn't get their own games, or didn't get to go out on their own terms. And that's what you want when they serve your country for so long, when they serve the game of cricket for that long, change the dynamic, the face of the game. You want them to have a little bit of that say, right? And to go on their own terms for the game that they've served so much, for the game that they love so much. But it's unfortunate. So, it's great that Chris Gayle is getting to do it. It's fantastic.
But personally, have you ever met someone, I use the word immodest, when you ask, most people you talk about great achievements, they'll say, yeah, it was all right. Chris Gayle will say, I did it because I'm the greatest.
Humility is clearly not his strong suit. But actually, if you go to that part of the world, like he says, I'm definitely up there. I'm definitely up there with the greats, without a doubt. Like I say, I enjoy each and every moment of West Indies. Playing for West Indies in these 3 games, I'd love to get 100 as well. I've actually achieved a lot, which is true. He's stating facts. But it's very probably un-Indian, and that's why we feel. But it's very American. It's very Western to say about how good you are. And Muhammad Ali did it. Shouted out. And he said, like, everyone else believed I was the greatest before I even believed it. So that's the kind of, that's the region they come from. So for them, it's a very normal thing to say. For us Indians, it's very un-Indian.